You are noisy. Do you know who else is noisy?
Who?
Prophets. Prophets had to be noisy enough to get the attention of God's people. Today we're going to be looking at a story from Amos. He was a prophet who had a very hard job of going around and teaching the people of Israel how God wanted them to live. In today's story, he is talking to a group of people. To get them to listen closely to his message, he asked the people to picture some things in their heads. First was a man running away from a lion, only to run into a bear.
Next was a person who enters their house thinking it's a safe place, only to be bit by a snake there.
He was trying to say that a person might think that they're safe, only to find out that they're still in danger. Amos was trying to tell the people that believing and worshiping God was good. However, they were still not living God's ways. The people had expected that by throwing festivals, giving offerings, and singing songs, they were doing enough for God. But Amos wanted them to follow God's way in everything they did, including how they treated others.
You can imagine this didn't make the people he was talking to feel very good. He was telling them that they weren't doing enough, but then he tells them how to fix it. Verse 24 says, "But let justice roll down like waters and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream."
We can picture in our heads what it might look like if a river had no water. The ground would be dry, maybe a few plants, but not much life. But if that stream always had rolling and flowing water, plant and animal life would flourish. Life would be colorful and thriving. The justice Amos wanted to roll down was making sure that every person in their society was cared for. So if we show our love for every person, spreading God's love through our hands and voices, then human life can flourish too.